Growing up, I sold my soul a good price, out of sight. My hoe got talent, right?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR Ranks coming at y'all with another video. And if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, make sure you guys watch this entire video, because I'm just going to show you guys how this league is very corrupt. They already had their players that they're going to pick anyways. They basically wasted our time. What we did really didn't matter. It didn't matter what you averaged. You could have averaged 70. It really didn't matter. They already had their guys that they wanted to pick up. My thing is, I guess they just, what I feel like they just might have just did this league just to somewhat try to make it seem like it was fair, and then picking up the players, the top pro-am players that they already wanted. They wanted to make money too, you know what I'm saying? So it's smart, but then again, it's messed up. Why waste our time? But these are my stats right here at the point guard position. Now, I'm not no bum, as you can see right there. Maybe my three-point percentage is a little bit below 40, but that's perfectly fine. I still have good stats. I am not a bum point guard. There goes my other stats right here. These are like the breakdown stats that I'm pretty sure they didn't look at anyways, because over 1,700 assists in a month. Okay, responsible for 5,200 points. I guess that doesn't matter. And they're gonna talk about the only thing that matters is the combine, but I guarantee you, like 90% of the top pro-am players, maybe 95% of the top pro-am players will be picked. It's probably not gonna be anybody that you don't know. It's gonna be a top pro-am players from top teams, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what's going on though, but there's players out here that put up big time numbers and did not get picked up, and it is absolutely scary. Makes no sense whatsoever. This guy right here averaged 30 points, 17 rebounds, 71% from the field, 94% from free throw, 100% from the three-point line, 5 assists per game. He did not make the league. When I say I didn't make the league, he didn't get the interview that the top 250 players get. They sent them the email that he didn't make it. They sent me the email too. And they sent it to a lot of people on the same day. It's not like they scouted you and like checked out your stats and said like whatever. They didn't do that. There goes the confirmation right there. But another thing that they did, they made us enter audio submissions that they did not look at, because a lot of people uploaded their audio submissions to SoundCloud and it didn't even get a play on it. Some people did not even get a play. So that goes to show that they weren't even looking at audio submissions. But this is another guy, McGurk. He didn't get picked up either. You see the stats, read it, and just see it. You got to see it to believe it, man. It's crazy. These guys did not get picked up. I don't understand how they didn't make it to the next level. Then you have other guys that are getting picked up and they're not showing their stats. That's a little bit weird if you ask me. There goes a confirmation for him. And this one is the worst one right here. 42 points, 14 rebounds, 72% from the field, 94% from free throw, 3 assists, and he did not make the league. I don't understand what that is about. What is that about? What do you have to do to get picked up for the league? Because it makes no sense. You have to be marketable. These guys out here, they haven't done anything wrong. Maybe McGurk, but the other guys hasn't done anything wrong. This guy right here goes by the name of White Chocolate. He dropped a video with a bunch of other information that you guys need to check out. So I'm gonna leave his link in this description. He just made the channel today. Make sure you go check out his video. He shows screenshots of a manager talking to a player. You got writers that are blocking players, managers blocking players, getting back and forth with players. It's crazy. Here goes a guy named Problem, I think his name is. I can't see his Twitter name, but he told Keemstar to make a video about this because it's getting crazy. I doubt Keemstar will make the video, but yeah, man, this league is really crazy, bro. They really wasted a month of my life. I could have been focusing on my YouTube. But here goes another video by White Chocolate. Go check out his Twitter, check that video. But this Anthony Mucaro guy, Miracle guy, whatever, he's a Cavaliers team manager, and he was talking to a player. He blocked White Chocolate because of the videos and the screenshots that he came out with. Isn't that funny? Here goes Agent Zero calling White Chocolate a random dude, but White Chocolate literally averaged 41 points. And there goes Anthony Mucaro's the Cleveland manager or whatever, the gaming operations, whatever you want to call him. But the fact, I find it funny that Agent called White Chocolate a random that's salty that he didn't get picked up, but yet he averaged the most points amongst all shooting guards. But he's a random, and he's salty he didn't get picked up. I'm pretty sure he deserved to be pissed, because so far that's 2 players that I've seen that averaged 40 points that did not get picked up. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, okay, what do you have to do to get picked up, right? They talk about being marketable and this and that, but you have managers arguing with players, so they should just erase the markability out of the question, right? You would think that, okay, they see that you're averaging 40 points and you have good shooting percentages, they're willing to give you a chance. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're putting up 40 points with randoms with good shooting percentages, imagine what you can do with competitive teammates that know what they're doing. You guys practice every day, and when you're wide open for a shot like White Chocolate, you're not gonna miss. Or when you're a center like Jay Money or Damian the God, you're gonna be killer in the paint. You're gonna get the rebounds, you're gonna box the guy out, and you're gonna shoot good percentages from the free throw line and from inside the paint. It makes no sense, right? Averages don't matter, I guess, because those guys average 40 points, right? And you're gonna talk, and they're gonna say, oh, this and that. No, that Damian the God guy, he streamed. I'm assuming he streamed. He even said that he didn't troll, he didn't do any of that. He doesn't understand why he didn't get picked up. I don't understand either, bro. Now in the White Chocolate video, he has a screenshot of a guy that literally was averaging like 16 points, some low stats, and he moved on to the next round. Meaning that he's gonna get an interview for the top 250 players and have a chance to make the league. It's crazy to me. Like, there was even some girl, I don't know her name, some girl that made it to the next level, the next process step, whatever, to get the interview for the top 250, and she didn't show her stats. And I tweeted to her, I'm like, can I see your combine stats? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people. There's a couple people that that made it to the next process, the next step, and did not show their combine stats. Why didn't 2K have a leaderboard? Why wasn't there a leaderboard so we can see who are the top assist leaders at every position, the top rebounders at every position, the best scorer at every position, the best defender at every position? If we have leaderboards, then we can see that too, so we know that, okay, this guy's better than me, he made the cut or whatever. But they're not showing that. They don't have leaderboards, and that's for a reason. There's a reason that they don't put leaderboards. Do you really think that 2K doesn't think about leaderboards? There's a reason they do not do it. They don't want us to see that, because they already have their people that they're going to pick. I don't care if they say they don't have, no, yes they do. Because if you think about it, there's top prospects, right? And these are guys that played in tournaments from 2 years ago, a year ago, Pro-Am tournaments this year, like MPBA, whatever you want to call it. They created my players, right? And they made themselves prospects by playing in Pro-Am. A lot of us did not have Pro-Am teams. I have a Pro-Am team. I did really well on it, but I wasn't like one of those top Pro-Am teams, so I can understand why they're not looking at me in that aspect. But for them to say the only thing that matters is the combine, it makes no sense, because you have guys that are in the combine putting up 40 points, good rebounds, good shooting percentages, and they're not getting picked up. So that's really weird to me. I don't understand that. 2K would save themselves so much stress or problems if they just had leaderboards so we were able to see. You get what I'm saying? Like, for an example, I'm gonna use DevGauss. DevGauss, he did put up big time numbers, but there was a screenshot of him quitting a game. I don't know about that. I don't want to comment too much on that because I don't know too much about that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But DevGauss was a point guard that was in previous tournaments, right? He put up outstanding numbers. He did good. Shout out to him. He did really, really well, right? He put up good numbers, and he was a player that was in the tournament last year. He made it to the finals in the Pro-Am tournament last year. So that made him a prospect, right? Managers were already looking at those players from last year's tournaments or previous year's tournaments, the top Pro-Am players, because they wanted to pick them up. You know what I'm saying? Why would they pick up a random that they don't know when it probably could even cause conflict? There probably could be problems with people that don't know each other. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna probably pick up guys that are probably familiar with each other, top Pro-Am players, things of that nature. We will find out. You never know. I possibly could be wrong about that, about the players that are going to be drafted inside the house, like being all top Pro-Am players, but we will find out. We will find out. You know what I'm saying? But even a guy like Dimes, he is the top prospect, right? Why is he the top prospect? It has nothing to do with combine, but they say that's all that matters. So all that should be outside of the door. There should have been no scouting reports for no players, because they said all that matters is the combine. So suppose DevGauss had averaged 10 points and 10 assists, right? because he couldn't find any good teammates. Would he still be picked up? Yes, he would still be picked up because they've seen what he could do on the Pro-Am team, right? That's all they care about. Maybe it's just me, but I haven't seen any stats from what's his name? Oh my God, why did I forget his name? The #1 point guard from last year, I forgot his name. I haven't seen any stats from him. That's crazy. Where's his stats at? You get what I'm saying? Where's his stats? Can we see their stats? You know what I'm saying? Call me salty, call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I just want proof. You get what I'm saying? I just want to know that, okay, there's just players that are just downright better than me. You get what I'm saying? And I honestly seen that at that point, I knew that it was going to be a slim chance of me getting the email to be interviewed for the top 250 because there was other guys that averaged really good stats and didn't even get an email. So it's like, once I seen that, I knew I wasn't gonna make it to the next step because I'm averaging 13 and 13. Then you have guys averaging 40 and 14, 35 and 15, 30 and 17, and they're not getting picked up. So something is really weird. They really need to adjust the situation. They need to adjust the situation where you have team managers talking to players and there's proven screenshots. You have guys that got cut. Mr. Styles, he was a former winner in the Pro-Am tournament. He got cut, and then he got an email saying that he made it. So it's a lot of weird things going on. You got players. You have a girl player that she got picked up, but her stats are nowhere to be found. Multiple players that their stats are nowhere to be found. So that's crazy. Hopefully they can show us their stats. Hopefully we could get some form of confirmation. But if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.